there's this fascination with things that are unresolved, and this curiosity for ambiguous stimuli really stood out as something important for creative people. Creative people tend to be very mindful of their surroundings and are very focused and very observant of human nature, of whatever they're doing. They're very detail-oriented. But they also tend to be mind wanderers, so they tend to always keep on call their imagination or other seemingly irrelevant things, so that they can then make a connection when the time is right. So I really like how creative people are kind of on call for these kinds of contradictions. There's some other contradictions. Sensitivity and ego strength is another one. So you may see that creative people tend to be very resilient. They're very able to overcome obstacles, but they also tend to have a sort of vulnerability to them, kind of sensitivity. I think there are a lot of environmental conditions that will bring out creativity in people. So one is you want to create a culture where you have autonomy, where people feel as though they are making explicit decisions about what they want to learn, what they want to create. You create a culture of risk-taking where people really feel like they can generate ideas in kind of a safe space where it's not going to immediately get shut down by anyone, so you can come up with lots of different ideas. You want to allow you want to bring out what's called harmonious passion. Harmonious passion is a particular form of passion that we know is conducive to creativity because it kind of harmonizes the whole system. So there are these two main modes of thought that are really important to constantly go back and forth between. One is this controlled form of thinking where you're very sort of laser-like focused on the activity and you're completely absorbed in the activity. And the other is more of a daydreaming mode where you're let your mind wander all over the place and in a completely non-judgmental and open way. And we find that creative people, they don't come up with their best ideas when they are in either one mode or the other. So if they're just daydreaming all over the place, they don't tend to have that eureka moment. Or when they're solving a problem, if they're just laser-like focused on the task and they keep spinning their wheels over and over and they're not making any progress on that, you're not going to get any more you're not going to get any more gains just by continuing spinning those wheels. What you find is those who just constantly have cycle back and forth every 15, 20 minutes or so, that increases the probability significantly that an insight will occur.